I think I have to go to the other end of the... I think I have to go to the physics lab right now.
Ugh. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence, is it coming from over there? In the back? I leapt through the doorway. And when I did, I found... another nightmare. Oh shit. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Oh my god! Oh my god! Not another one! There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka. Dead. Oh shit. There's two dead!
Danganronpa.
Hifumi's body, discovered in the nurse's office? Taka's body, discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to two nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still, why is this happening? Toko? Don't tell me Toko too.
Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood.
The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh?
We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now.
It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4. And it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However,
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1. Then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it's Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Ah!
What? What's the matter?
Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What? Out with it. Do you know something?
Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
what? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see. Which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course. Come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh!
Celeste? Aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up.
Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It disappeared. Don't be ridiculous. Where could you hide that big-ass body?
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Oh, it's okay, baby, I'm here. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then, when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die here just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean, 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka, too? It can't be. It can't be.
No! Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us.
Then who might the next target be? Toko?
Huh?
Oops.
What?
Oops.
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well...
You left her at the scene of the crime?
We didn't have a choice. She passed out, and she refused to wake up.
Huh?
So is she still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why?
That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me.
Everyone stop fighting! Right now, we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you.
I honestly want Byakuya to die. I think we all do.
We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there... Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed. There was something very different here. Oh my God! It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, had disappeared.
This
can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Yeah, the blood is still there. Is Taka the one that was friends with Mondo? Yeah.
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body.
But why would they do that?
I couldn't possibly begin to imagine.
Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
Oh, where's Kyoko, guys?
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups.
And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only one who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Oh, I forgot about Hiro.
Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us.
You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love?
No, I mean, maybe, but that's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see...
Which means the suspicious individual we are looking for can be none other than Hiro.
Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that.
Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule,
I'd mince ya! Mince ya without a second thought! Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste! By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish? Like shrimp or crabs?
Let's see...
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility for any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger.
I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies.
The 2 missing bodies. Two people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer?
What's up, Demi?
And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto. What's the matter?
Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching.
But...
There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
'Cause, I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay. Thank you.
Oh my god, Sancheva.
No need to thank me.
Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything.
Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies.
Wait, should I examine the room again? Like check the blood and stuff? They are sharing nudes. Luna? Oh, I can't examine this look anymore.
Another one of these hammers, and it looks like it's made of wood. It's even bigger than the others. Justice Hammer 4. Is this all the work of that suspicious individual? Yeah, they talk about it every day in here. Taka's entire body has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a blood stain. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood. I don't think we have to worry about anyone else dying, so I'll just leave her alone for now.
Who died, Gosher? The fat guy died. So Hifumi died, and Taka just died. We just found Taka, but they were dead on like 2 separate floors. It's like right now I'm investigating. I think those hammers are from the art room, right? Oh yeah, and then Toko passed out when she saw the blood.
Huh? The door must be locked.
Huh?
Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that?
Oh. Like, that's kind of weird that I can't get into this room, though. What's left? The rec room on this floor? Oh, crap. They're probably in that locked room. Oh my god! Oh my god, she scared the fuck out of me.
Chad.
Come on.
Why are you just standing here? We need to get to the repository.
Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead.
Their bodies were in the repository?
Wait, what's the repository? Oh, it's the back of the art room, which was locked when I was there. I think that's what it is. Well, because that's where we saw the hammers before. Yeah, there we go.
Are the bodies here somewhere? Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked now. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw...
Look how small, look how tiny his legs are.
The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for the second time.
A body has been discovered!
Gosh, or you can do his voice, because I hate doing it.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh, God. And so here we are!
It's the Monokuma file!
going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure you investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left to uncover is the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead.
Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Oh shit, is he gonna wake up? What the fuck? What the fuck?
He's alive again?
Oh my god.
Where am I? Cold. So cold.
Oh, he fucking did it. It was this guy.
Winter coming? Hifumi, wake up! Huh?
Oh my god, please.
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before.
What
met
happened?
you.
She cried on his face,
I
and when
met you all.
when 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 her tears hit his face, he woke up. His memories are bleeding together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light, it's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Ooh, that one like hit me a little bit. And they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed on his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins. No calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring.
He said, Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakuri. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other words...
And with that fact, the case is solved.
Assaulting people? And even killing Taka and Hifumi? And then going so far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask.
One.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Lux. Luna Lux. Another one. And uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill 2 of our friends.
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. To make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it!
I just have to do it.
Oh shit, it's time to investigate. First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before.
That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway.
Maybe.
Well, there's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
Perhaps.
Without a doubt. She has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude! I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words...
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then...
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words...
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well...
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is...
Extreme!
The one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened? So, just one person?
Well now...
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck to all the contestants!
Oh my god, I can't. That voice, it destroys me.
So, there can only be one Blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko could be connected to the case after all.
You may be right.
If that's true, then... Kyoko, where are you?
However, as long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue information further.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
Oh my god. What? I'm offended! You. When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk-sack swimming girl!
Huh?
Milk-sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be the suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? Am I like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know.
She's right about that. When we heard Ifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, we should post a guard by the bodies like before. We can't have them disappearing again.
so then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin.
This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems.
Alright, hold on 1 second. I gotta get a drink of water. There's Gosher. Is Gosher still gonna do voices? Or I'm just gonna like unmute myself in Discord, and then Gosher wants to do a voice. He can hop in Discord. Alright, let me do this. Let me get some water. Okay.
There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammer have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left while the body was moved.
He's gonna do all the girl voices? Yeah. That would be real good.
Hifumi's big, cold body's laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third? And all that without anyone noticing? How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it was used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a bloodstain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository? What's the explanation for that? You fucking serious? Come on, dude. Oh my god. Is there anything else? Byakuya, do you really think Hiro really did? Do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone else could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died.
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So, in other words...
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, he is kinda dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And is that it?
That's all that bothers you about this case? Well, no. There are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll find out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means.
Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Huh? What's with the attitude, you fucking asshole?
But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun stuff with this after all.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was?
There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help?
No.
Yeah, let's
look back on things.
This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, and quickly came and got you and me.
According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked about an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock.
Based on this picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after the nurse's office...
What's wrong?
I saw a shadow. Something from around the top of the stairs.
Based on Celeste's claims, we came back to the 2nd floor, where we'd split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor.
Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him. The strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Yeah. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka.
And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone.
Then we remembered and abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. So after some time...
Celeste told us she found the bodies and we all headed to the repository.
You know, here's the thing. I know that Celeste was like with us for a lot of this, but she's like the one screaming and like telling us to split up and like I don't know, it's a little weird. She's the one that found the bodies. The motive was the $10 million and she's like a gambler. Like she's coming up an awful lot right now. Like, you know what I mean?
And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished.
I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know how she would have done it. Because, like, she's too small.
And that brings us up to now.
However, looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime.
Thanks, Sakura.
So,
Hey, Chad? I've been thinking about something. It's about us, I mean the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But...
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
It was locked?
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there was no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing, babe. The door was locked when we searched the bodies, or the door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. There's only one way in and out of this room, through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository, so that certain someone...
Yo, that's where the whole like conversation with like crushing like women crushing watermelon with their thighs, like that's how it started, was with Sakura.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room, where Taka was found.
Alright, well, since I'm on the 3rd floor, I can go to the equipment room. which I actually don't remember where it's at. Ah, shit. This bitch is crazy.
Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was left here.
I didn't click on that.
Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. And just recently, too. Oh, nice.
This is pink blood.
There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here?
No.
Come on, dude. Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible.
I don't know. I think it's an American thing. I think it's because when they I don't know. When they ported this over, they probably made the blood pink because I don't know.
But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery.
I really don't want to talk to her.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Okay, I didn't need to talk to her. I think that's it here. Is there anything else? Let's go to the nurse's office.